my cute new glasses.
Hi, everyone. Ann Butler here, along with my creative girlfriend and business partner, Lisa Rojas.
That's me. Hi, everybody.
It is. We're happy to be back for our second live of the day.
I know.
And we are showcasing Sizzix products today, which, of course, we love, right?
We love us some Sizzix. Yes, I mean,
we do.
Sizzix.
And they've been coming out with so many new products. You know,
yes.
It used to just be like the die cutting machines and the dies, but now they have. Well, I'm working with the stencil and stamp tool. Hi, Sarah, and they have masking film, and they have these beautiful luster wax. I mean, beautiful things, so they have so many new products, and it's fun to be able to share them. So today I am sharing. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Today I'm sharing some tips and techniques when using the stencil and stamp tool, because I think it's a great tool, and I just want you, like, when you buy something, I want it to be used for more than just the thing intended.
Yes.
I mean, when you put an investment in tools, it's nice if you can find more than one way to use it, right?
Yeah, it really is, because, tools can be expensive. I'm a total tool girl. I mean, I find a new tool and it is in my Amazon cart before, nothing, I just boom. I love new tools, but they can be expensive.
Yeah, they can add up, especially when you want them all.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but
I kind of said it for you.
Yes,
she loves her stencil and stamp tool. She uses it all the time. Hi, Bonnie.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah, hi, no, Bonnie. It's a great tool, and
love it.
I just think, like I said, the more you can use it, the better. Then you have to find a place to store it. Yes. I am fortunate because I do this for a living. So I do have lots of storage in my rooms.
Hi, Becca.
My rooms.
She does. It's huge. Her craft room is huge. It's 2 of mine, at least. No, maybe even 3.
And this is my craft room. I have my sewing room upstairs. So, and then I have storage down in the basement because. Good evening, Isabel.
Hi, Isabel. I know that's like you got like 3 separate areas that you could put all of your craft stuff in.
I used to have to hide it all. Now it's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's the bad part about having a smaller studio, because you do have to put things up. And then a lot of times when you put things up, you forget that they're there.
You forget about them. I try to keep things that I use often out.
Yeah.
But then I have a nice wall of drawers, so I know where my heat gun is, and I know where things are. So that helps too. It helps when you like to be organized.
Yes.
And you can find your stuff.
Yes. And purging every once in a while helps.
Yes. Well, behind me, I have, like, underneath here, I have several boxes of stuff still from the event. Some of the companies sent more than the 100 and some I asked for. So
yeah,
I have a few things that I can use for giveaways. I hate when I have something put in a safe place and promptly forget where it is. Very true.
I was just reading
Very true. Because I guess I do that more with personal stuff now than craft stuff. And I it's like, I know I put it someplace so I'd remember. and then I can't find it.
Yep. Notes.
Isabel
That's
says,
why I write notes.
oh, Isabel says, I have to admit that I have my craft resources in different rooms and I craft all over the house, and nothing is wrong with that. I mean, sometimes I take my stuff outside. I have a patio outside. I like to go out there, and sometimes it's more comfortable, like, to be with other people. So I'll bring stuff out to the living room. I do that too.
Yeah. No, I just work in my little area. This is my sanctuary.
When I'm home alone, this is where I am, or my sewing room. But I will bring, especially with the weaving now, I'll bring that out at night if we're watching a movie, and I'll just work on that.
Yeah, so easy to do.
Hey, Beatrice. Hey, Bonnie, Dorothy. Okay, so I see some of you are putting hashtag Bella Crafts. Sizzix is sponsoring today, and they are giving away a goodie box, I believe, to a winner next week. So like, share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to be entered for this week's giveaway. You have until midnight on next Tuesday, Central Time. Yep. So we keep it open because most of our views come from replays, and we want it available for everyone. Hi, Penny.
Yeah.
So
it's only fair that everybody gets a chance. Hi, Penny.
It is, right?
It's my sunflower girl.
Sharon. Yeah. So I am going to go ahead and put my camera down. I already have my lights figured out, and we will get started. I love doing techniques.
Yeah, I was writing something down.
Okay, so
I don't forget.
Today I am using this beautiful stamp set from 49th and Market. Sizzix has partnered with them, and 49th and Market, they have got the most beautiful papers, and now they're doing stamps and dies with Sizzix, which is like a dream come true, right? I mean, they have beautiful stuff. So this is the stamp set I'm using. It's a stamp and die set. And then I am using, this has been out for about a year, the masking film. And I've been playing with it lately just to see what it does. And it is such a great product. You get 10 sheets in here. And these sheets are 8 1/4 by 11 3/4. So you get a lot of sheets in here, and you can do a lot of projects with those sheets because it's reusable also. And then I'm using the stencil and stamp tool, which is just a wonderful product. I'm going to turn it this way so you guys can see. And then I think I moved my camera so that I could lift this up. And I'll just have to move things around to make sure you can see everything that I'm doing. So this masking film, it is kind of you can see that shiny side right there, and there's a dull side. So if you're going to use it, you'll cut on the shiny side, which I die cut it with this. And I'm going to show you what I die cut. So like, since I'm using that 49th and Market stamp and stencil set, or stamp and die set, I cut a bunch of butterflies out because I thought, oh, it'd be great to do a background with butterflies. Now I'm going to show you several that I did. And this is the thought process sometimes of a designer. You go through and you think of an idea, but you change it and you change it and you keep changing it until you finally come up with the one that you really like. But I cut out dozens of these, right? I mean, I knew I wanted a lot. Even though they're reusable, I kept thinking of different ways to use it, so I had to cut more out. So my first thing that I did was I took a piece of black cardstock and I took these butterflies, and see, it just comes off, and this is sticky. And I just placed these all over this cardstock. And then I used my Stampin' Stencil tool. I'll show you when I actually do it, to ink it up. Well, what I did was, this is the result I got. I used this luster wax in Lilac Rainbow. It's so pretty. And on black, can you see that? That's the color I got. I mean, it's just so gorgeous. So I had these butterflies placed with the sticky side down all over. And then oops, let me pull that one off. And I put some off the edge because I already had this piece die cut. You could do it on a solid piece of paper, you know, and then die cut it. But I already, for those of you that watch us often, you know, I pre-die cut. If I'm cutting some of these scallop pieces out, I'll cut 24 of them. I just like to have a lot on hand. But I had these butterflies all over. And then I took the luster wax and a dauber, and I just inked this, or not inked, I applied some of the luster wax to this, and I went over this entire pieces, and that's where I got that beautiful lilac background. And when I took the butterflies off, the black was showing, and I used the stamp to make the lines of the butterfly. And I liked this, but it isn't really what I was going for. I mean, I think it's beautiful. I love the luster wax. It is gorgeous. And I love it on black because you get that beautiful iridescent color. But I was playing. I was trying to see what I really wanted. So then I thought, oh, maybe I'll try it on white. So I did the same thing on white. And I took and I placed my butterflies all over. But this time I used the copper luster wax. And let me see if you can see. Okay, so it shimmers and it's beautiful. But with that, I wanted a rainbow butterfly effect. But that isn't, I didn't like that either. I mean, I like this one way better than this one because of the purple in the background. I didn't like the butterfly. So then I thought, okay, going to do it again. So I took white again, put all the butterflies down, and I came in with all different colors of ink. And I like this much better. And then
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just takes a while.
Yep.
To see what you're going to like. So this I loved, but I wasn't happy with the butterflies because they didn't really pop. So I did it again. And this time I did it with black. Now that's pretty. That pops, and this would make a great card base, right? I mean, the black pops, and then I can back it with black and put it on a white card base, or I can just do a white card base. But this one I liked. And I did all of these. I worked on these yesterday after I worked for the city, and I get home late in the evening. But I worked on these yesterday evening because I knew this is what I wanted to do. Well, then this morning I woke up, I couldn't sleep because I thought, oh my goodness, I know how I want to do it. I want to have the butterflies colored, right? Instead of the background. So I got up this morning at about 5:30 and
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
let me show you. Okay, so then I took a piece of the masking film and I die cut all these butterflies out, right? All over the place, thinking, okay, this is perfect because this I can put on top of my cardstock and then I'll be coloring the butterflies and the background will be plain. And
Huh.
so that's when I came up with this.
Oh, that's pretty.
And see, isn't that beautiful? I mean, while they're
That's
all
pretty.
pretty in their own way, this is my favorite. You know, so you that's what playing is. You play and sometimes you just think of something. So this is the technique I'm going to show you today. But don't be afraid to just try. It's just paper. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wasting a lot of product. I mean, okay, so the masking film, yes, this you might be wasting a little bit of, but when you can play and come up with these results, and this is the masking film is reusable, and I have a lot of my butterflies right here that I can keep using, and I just have them on top of each other. So you can keep using it. But that's what I did to come up with, well, these are my two favorite, I think. I mean, I love the luster wax on there, but I think these are more what I was actually trying to go for.
Those
And
are pretty.
so I want to show you. So, like, I went a little wild with all the butterflies here, and I did two of these because I've used one. So I'm going to show you. But it doesn't take that long. And so if you haven't used the stencil and stamp tool before, it comes with a protective sheet on it, and you put this sheet down. This is sticky. Well, I like to keep this clean. As soon as I had one little tiny piece of color on there, I was like, no, I got to protect that.
Uh-huh.
So what I do is I die cut my shape out and I'll take a piece of cardstock and put on there. And then I have a frame in which to work. So I'm able to put this down, right?
That is a perfect, perfect tip. I love that.
I love it. And these are reusable. I mean, you can use these over and over. So that, you know,
Yeah.
that's not a problem. So, but because I already have, okay, so I'm going to put this down, which normally I would put the protective part down, but I already have one here with my stencil film on it. So you can reuse this over and over. And I thought since it's already on here, I can line up my card base perfectly. And
I'm totally stealing that tip. I
and
love that.
this is sticky, but it comes off your cardstock perfectly well, unless you're using a really cheap cardstock. I did find that if I used a cheaper cardstock, it would, as you can see on a couple of my butterflies here, it would peel up some of the paper. These are still usable because they'll still mask, but I thought, so this is a big piece. So this is big like this. And when you peel this off, it's going to fold and bend, you know, I mean, but it's plastic, so it will lay flat. So you just have to work it very slowly to put it down where you want it. But even here, I have a little tiny You can see that little bump there, but that's not part of my design. This is my design right here. So I'm just making sure that this is down nice and flat. And I have the butterflies going every which way. And this way I can color the butterflies. And for this, I'm using several colors of ink. So I have a pink and a purple and a teal, a yellow, and a lime green. So I'm going to start with my lightest color, which is the yellow. I'm going to move some of these out of the way. I just wanted you to see just all the beautiful colors. Oops. So I'm starting with wild dandelion. And I'm just using my brush to grab some of that. And now I'm going to start off on this plastic. But even though the plastic only comes to here, I have all this room. I'm not going to ruin my sticky mat on my stencil and stamp tool. But I'm just going to bring that in. And I'm just going to do different parts of the butterflies. And sometimes, like where you're looking at it, maybe it's hard for you to see, but because I have all this color here, but I can see perfectly clear where I need to go. And like I said, you just want to make sure that this is down tight so your butterflies come out nice and crisp. So that's all of the yellow I'm going to use. And then I think pink is my next lightest color. So then I'm going to do the same thing and just determine where I want to go with the pink. And you want to try to not overlap your colors too much, but if you overlap like pink and yellow, you're going to have an orange. So it's okay. You just don't want to do too much overlapping where you make a mud color. This one doesn't want to give me any ink. There we go. I think I have a little extra piece of film right there. But you just color it up in whatever colors make you happy. But I love this technique. I've been doing this blending technique forever. I've done it on wearables. It's just easy to do, and the results are beautiful every time. I mean, it looks like you have nothing but a hot mess going on here, but trust me, it's going to be pretty. The next color I'm going to do is purple. So you're just adding your color down to make your butterflies so colorful and fun. Okay, I was trying to read some of the comments. Lisa said that they're all pretty. They are. It's just sometimes when you're doing something, you end up with, oh, I like that one the best, you know. It's just, it's nice to be able to try different things. Okay. Sea glass. Okay, I want to make sure I had the right color for the right brush. I try to keep my brushes in the same color family. I don't have a brush for every color I have, but I try and make sure it's the same color family so that it doesn't transfer. Although once they're dry, I think it's pretty safe. but you just move around wherever you want. Like that. And I just have the light green left. And then once you're doing this, you can come back in if you think you need more of another color. I'm gonna just stick that right there. Okay, I'm going to come in with just a little bit more of the pink, I think, and then a little bit of the yellow. I like to start with the lightest color, but I'll come back in with a light color if I think it needs it. And like I said, this does look like a hot mess right now, but trust me, it's going to be beautiful.
The colors that you're using are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Love that.
Okay. I want to come in with just, come back with the yellow just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So like I said, just because it looks like a hot mess doesn't mean it is. So I'm going to pick this up, and then from the back side, peel this away because this is attached to the masking film. And I want to peel it away. And I want to do it slowly just so it doesn't rip my paper. But if you're using a good quality cardstock, you should be good.
Probably 100 pounds or more, I would think.
I'd say 110 pound.
110, yeah.
Yeah. So isn't that beautiful?
That's so pretty. Look at those colors.
So
We're doing rainbows today.
We are.
We didn't even know it.
We didn't. I never showed Lisa my project.
Nope. And I didn't show her mine. How weird. And we each have purple on today, too.
That is weird. Okay,
so in tune.
Now I'm going to put this back down only because, and I'm going to stick this in here, only because I really want something up in this corner and right here. The way I laid those butterflies out and the way I had it down, I know I want a little butterfly here and here. And so what I did was I die cut a few out on a bigger piece like this, so I could use them. And if you didn't want to die cut all of those, you could do it this way and put it on your paper and color this one in and then move it and color, you know, so you don't have to do a whole background. You can do them one at a time also. But I have this one, and it's large so that since I'm coming in right here, I don't want to color this again. And I just want to put it, I just want a little piece of butterfly. Okay, that's too close. Okay, wait, this lifted up. I got to push that down. There. I just want a little tiny wing of a butterfly right there. And I'm just going to see if I have enough ink on this one. So that's just going to put some ink right there in that corner. And I don't have to worry about this because the film is covering that right there. So I got that there, and then I can lift this up. But if, like I said, if you wanted, you could totally, instead of doing the entire background, you could do one butterfly at a time. See, I like that with just that little bit there. And then I'm just going to put this down and stick this same butterfly nope, not going to do that because I don't want to get this wet or dirty. So I'm going to peel this off and I'm going to put it back on. Well, I'll use this same one. I'm going to put it there for a minute. I'm going to stick this right here. I know it's not on there straight. I just want to get this one, something right down there. So there. And for that one, I'm just going to use, I think I have enough on my yellow. There we go. And I'll peel that off. And then I'm going to just put it right back on this release paper because I can reuse it. And then, you know, you can use it till the sticky doesn't stick anymore. So
That's
like I said,
cool.
if you don't want to take and make an entire sheet, I'm looking for my sheet to show you. Oh, it fell. If you don't want to take and do an entire sheet, you can just do a couple and just move them around and just reuse these. So either way, but it just turns out so beautiful, right?
That really is pretty.
Now I'm going to take and put this back down again because now we're going to stamp it to put the black on. Just make sure that's down there nice.
That is such a great idea to protect the bottom of the tool.
Isn't it? And
don't you remember that one live that I did and mine was such a mess.
It was such a, yeah, I know.
It was a mess.
We like to keep things so clean. So
I know.
I don't want to do that.
I never would have thought of that though. That's a cool idea.
These are the butterflies. So I'm going to just take this butterfly. First, I'm going to put all the covers on my inks. And while they would be fine for a few minutes, I do like to cover them as soon as I can.
Yep, I do the same.
Plus, I don't want to get ink on anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, one thing before I do this. Okay, so this is all pretty, right? I mean, this is all colored and everything. When I blend these, I always I have a large stencil brush. And I always come in and blend these just a little bit more so the colors kind of come together.
That's a great tip.
It just, if there happens to be a harsh line or anything,
yep,
this just kind of makes it all go away. And it just is that one extra step you want to do. I mean, it just makes it blend so much better. And so I use a large stencil brush, and it is the only thing I will use this particular one for. I have lots of stencil brushes, but I have one that I keep just for this because, like I said, I've been doing this for years on clothing and stuff. And it just helps to make those colors kind of meld together. So there. And I want you guys to know that this has a smooth side and a grid side. And you want to use the smooth side. It just clamps right in there. You want to use the smooth side when you're using your stamps because the grid side isn't going to hold it the way you want it to. So I'm just putting the butterfly down. Now I'm okay if it's not perfect and the color is coming outside of those black lines, whatever way you want to do it. I mean, it's nice that you can see exactly where it goes, but it doesn't have to be on there perfectly. So you can see just a tiny bit because I had the black ink that I was using. So I'm just using a black ink and inking that up really good. The nice thing about this is if you needed to do it twice, you can because it's not going to move. And then I always use the palm of my hand to help because it's such a big area. And to get it down there, it just helps to use the palm of my hand. See, isn't that cool? I don't know.
Yep.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty.
I want it a little darker, so I'm going to do it one more time with a little more ink. And you just like that. It's just so
That's
cool.
pretty.
And you're able to put it exactly where it was very easily with this tool.
You know, too, what might look cute also, Anne, is maybe do the butterfly outline in one of the colors that you picked to blend with. You know,
That
like
would
the
be
purple.
that would be cute too. Yep.
Yeah. It'd be a little bit lighter.
It would be lighter. Yep.
Yeah.
The reason I did the black
love
was
that, though.
because I want to use black
For your backing.
for the backing on the card. Yep.
Right.
So it kind of tied it in.
Yep.
But yeah, it would be pretty that way too.
Yeah,
So,
I definitely know where you're going with it.
you do. So you just take and stamp the whole thing up, and you just, you know, this takes a few minutes, but you can see the results right away because you already have those pretty colors there. And
yeah, that black makes them pop.
well, it just makes them pop because like, see, I started with the black with this one, but then I didn't like that I couldn't see the butterflies or, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas, Whereas this one, it just made all the difference.
That's what happens when you play.
I know, right? And I'm going to, for this wing right here, I know I used the small butterfly. I'm just going to ink this up, this one wing, because I know that's the area I used. And I'm just going to put that down. I used the same one here. So to make it go a little bit faster, you don't have to line every single one up. And then right there, I think the bottom of this butterfly would work perfectly fine. You know, so you just do, okay, so that's the big butterfly. You can tell when you put it next to it, if it's the big or little one. You can't necessarily tell until you put the stamp up to it. But yeah, so like that. And for the ones that aren't the whole one, I think it's easier to just grab it and ink this up and place it down. And if you didn't get a perfect impression, you could go ahead and put it on the hinged part of this tool. But I think no matter how you do it, whether it's perfect or not, if the black is coming off the butterfly, I think it's gorgeous no matter what. And for this one, because it's the whole one, I'm gonna put it down there again and close this. There's some ink on it, so some of it's gonna show up. But this is a great way to use this tool and keep it clean, right? There we go. Now this one is the big one.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that before or thought of that before. I had to replace the whole thing.
Well, not that it wasn't sticky, but because the color all over bothered you, right?
Yep. Yep. You know how I am.
Okay. So because I'm only doing half, I only have to ink half. So I want to kind of look at it and know it's the top half that I'm going to ink. I don't need to ink that bottom half. So that's just sometimes just paying attention helps save product too. There we go. Now I can peel this off, and this I will reuse until I can't use it anymore, till it's so bad. But in the end, I think I'm going to have something beautiful to work with in a junk journal, you know, with all the colors and the stamping. This is going to end up being something I can even use. And then look at how beautiful this is.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean,
I like it a little bit off center with the black there, and I think that looks funky.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I didn't think they all had to be perfect. Now, before I close this, I want to put this back on here to keep that protected, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's sticky, and you don't want anything to get on it that shouldn't be on it. And then it's ready for the next time. And I actually saved these. I have lots of these. Some that I haven't used. I have smaller ones. I put all of these together so that when I go to grab it, I have everything I need. So, okay, we're going to put a card together. I think I'm going to do this one because, yes, I like the funkiness of it being off, just off a little bit, right?
Yeah, that is just so cool like that.
And so we're going to use just a card base. And I have a lot of these cut, right? I mean, you guys know that. I have one here already. And I think on this, because isn't that beautiful? It's just so pretty.
Yeah, the black with the black scallop is, yeah, it just makes it pop.
But I think I'm going to put a piece of ribbon on here. And I grabbed some. So like I have the sentiments that are already die cut. So I just grabbed some out. And I never have enough birthday cards, right? For all my grandkids. So I thought I would just do a birthday one, but I want the ribbon behind it. So like the ribbon was back here. What do you guys think? Okay, get that ribbon down. I'm gonna tape it down, but just trying to audition. So there.
Audition, I love that.
You know.
Oh, that's pretty. That's nice and bold. Yeah.
It is nice and bold. And okay, so the card, it can go either way. I mean, it could go this way too. For some reason, I usually do them horizontal, but it can go vertical.
Oh yeah, because your butterflies are in different directions.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I like that little black behind there. It just kind of offsets it a little bit.
Yeah, I like the thicker font. Okay, Becca's saying she likes it better vertical.
Better vertical. I like it because you can see the butterflies so well. Nope, I don't like it that way.
Yep, that way.
I like it
That's
that
perfect.
way. See, if I use a little one, the butterfly would show more. What do you guys think? I have lots of birthday ones I picked out just because.
All right, so take a pick, guys. I know my favorite.
I know which one is Lisa's favorite. Yes. So I'm going to put this on the back, and I just eyeball things. I'm just putting 2 little lines of tape back here. But then I'm going to look before I tape the other side to make sure it looks straight. Like that.
Okay. So Becca likes the bigger one. Raylene likes the small one. All right. Anybody else?
Like that. With the small one, you see the butterfly more.
Okay. Jeannie, she just sounded off. She likes the bold print.
And Helen likes the small. Isabel likes the small. I think I'm going to do the small one.
Yeah, I think
more
either
of the
one
butterfly.
of them.
Just because I see more of the butterfly.
Yeah.
And on the back of that, I'm going to put some foam tape to pop it up. So I'm just going to put. And I go through a lot of foam tape, guys. I'm not going to lie. I do love this.
I do too. Oh, I do too.
It is it just makes an added dimension to cards. Right?
You should see what Thermoweb sent me.
Okay, so I'm going to put that.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Wait, before I put down, I want to attach this to the card base. And make sure the card is going the right way before you put it down, right? I mean,
don't do what I did.
That happened.
Oh boy.
There we go. And then.
Oh yeah, that's really pretty.
I think I'm going to put it actually over
the side
a little bit. Yep. And then push it down. That'll help keep that ribbon in place too. Isn't that cute?
That is really, really pretty.
And easy, right? Yep. I mean, it just, I'm going to see if we might want a bow on there.
I was waiting.
I know.
All right, she always has the bow. Where's the bow?
I know. It is. I'm sorry, guys. I do love bows.
Yeah, but they just kind of, that's that last little detail.
Right? I mean, and it doesn't have to be that big because the butterfly's there. So I don't know that I want to cover the butterfly too much.
Right.
But I want my tails going in the right direction. So there we go. See? Yeah.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh. I don't know. Does it take away from the butterfly?
Nope. Scooch it over to the left a little bit. See what it looks like there.
Here, I'm going to pull these down a little bit.
There you go. Move it over just a smidge to the left.
This way?
Yep. Let me see. Oh, see,
I
I
don't,
like that.
and I don't.
Well, that's
Isn't that
okay.
funny?
We do that all the time. Where
Isn't
we,
that funny? It's like, no, it needs to be closer. I'll think about the bow. I like this.
oh, Dorothy says that the bow looks like a butterfly. That's a great point.
Oh, I guess it does, Dorothy. You're right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It would.
that's a great point,
It would
Dorothy.
kind
Love
of
that.
look like a butterfly. So
So pretty.
I'll think about it though. But isn't that cute and so easy? I mean, and these tools, I mean, like when you can use your tools for more than just one thing, that makes it all worthwhile, right?
Yes. Because
going
tools, like we talked about, tools can be expensive.
They can be. Yes, I'm gonna
And if you can get more, if you can get more uses out of them just one,
right.
I'm right there.
Yep. I mean, the more you can do it, yeah.
Yeah, great project.
Thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, I mean, and it's just so easy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
love that for spring, summer.
That one's pretty too. But
you might even be able to go in with the other one that you just showed with the black butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go in and add a little bit of color. Yeah. To the
you
butterfly.
Definitely could. Yeah.
Not like, you could watercolor them too, but.
Well, but you could, if you wanted to, you could use your single one of the mask.
Yeah.
And put it over the butterfly. And should we try that real quick? Let's try that real quick.
I say, see what it looks like.
Let's just try that.
We like learning new stuff.
We like playing, right?
We do like playing, and we don't get enough time to do that.
No,
a lot of times.
No, we don't. I am going to bring in my tool again because I don't have a craft mat down. And I don't think I have the right. Let me see if I have it. I do. See, I even have one with scalloped edges here.
Oh, there you go.
Because that particular one has scalloped edges. So I'll put that down. And then put this down.
Oh, yeah. And then you're not going to mess up that bottom piece.
That way I'm not going to mess anything up.
Yep. That's a great tip.
But because it doesn't cover the entire thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to cut this just a little bit, maybe. Here.
Yeah, like maybe do the butterflies, like, I don't know, maybe
I'll just try one.
Blue or a purple.
I'm going to put an extra piece right here and right here, because this sticky part of the masking film, I don't want it sticking to the sticky part here.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, pardon if I get my head in the way here.
No, you're good.
I am there. I want to pick that up. I don't want any wrinkles in around the butterfly right there, right?
Yeah.
So like this butterfly, because I have purple and pink and green here, it'd be pretty if it was all teal.
There you go.
Or the blue. We'll do blue for Lisa. This is.
See, and I did lavender for you.
You did. You did.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I'm trying to see which one's which. See, I don't have my overhead light on, so it's like I can't quite see my brushes here. Just want to make sure I got okay, that's the green one. This is the blue one. Okay.
Yeah, you do not want to mess up those, especially when you've got them already devoted.
Okay.
You know?
So, and I want to make sure I don't go beyond where my paper is. And now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking that this might not be my good paper because it was something that was already cut. So let's hope it peels off nicely. It would peel off nicely if it was the other paper I used today.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't peel off nicely, it's because it was just the cheaper, inexpensive stuff I use a lot when I'm layering cards.
Yeah.
So I want to take this whole thing off and again peel from the back, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, see how pretty?
So pretty.
Yes. That just gives it one more layer of,
Isn't that
color.
beautiful?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so what time is it? Do I have time? I mean,
What do you say, ladies?
I'm all set up.
There you go. I say do it.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of leave this where it is. No, I can't do that. Okay. See, this is the cheaper paper, and see, it's coming off on my film. But I'm glad it didn't do it on here.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
Well, it's paper. I can redo it.
True.
So it's not the end of the world.
Nope. Dorothy says, play, play. You must play.
Okay, so
Love that.
yes, that is it. We don't play enough, right?
I know, we don't.
Okay, there we go. Nope.
But I just thought, yeah, they would
That
be
one's
so
a little
pretty
high.
if you did them in the colors.
Yeah.
You know me, I'll take colors over black and white any day.
Well, which is why I did my butterflies in color. Yes. I mean,
yeah.
Make sure that's down there nice. And put this one here. I'm going to have to turn one of these lights a little bit so I can see better. It's like when I don't have the overhead light on, it makes it harder for me to see. Okay.
Yeah, you got to be able to see. Ugh.
I just got to get the top right. Okay, there. I think that's good. Okay, this one I'm going to do yellow.
Oh, pretty.
Because there's no yellow right around there, right?
Yeah, how fun is that?
And you could do these multicolored, but I think with that multicolored background, you wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
but you already have that black down, and you could emboss the black if you wanted to.
Oh, that'd be pretty too.
To give it that raised, the raised look.
Yeah, that'd be pretty too.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this whole thing up. Pull it from the back. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
So pretty. So I'll finish this, guys, and I'll post it.
That is so pretty.
So you guys can see it. But yeah, that, I mean, there's so many possibilities. And once you start playing, It
That's it.
is, you need a little bit of time once you start playing.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. So, like, if I move this way, so you only see that part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that looks
pretty.
really pretty. And I mean, I love this too, though.
Yes.
But yeah,
I do
see,
too.
either way, it's very pretty. So I'll
Good
finish that
job.
one and make another card, and then I'll post both of them.
Yeah.
Raylene said she'll have to watch from the beginning. She missed most of the live. Well, thank you for rewatching. We do appreciate it. We
Yes,
appreciate
we do.
each and every one of you who are here more than we can ever even say.
Yeah.
This is why we do what we do. We love to craft, right?
Yep.
And sharing our ideas and projects with all of you is something we love to do.
Yeah. So
We
much
do have
fun.
a second winner to announce
Oh, that's right.
from last week. And last week we were giving away our newest ebook, which is Jewel Loom Inspirations by Juliana. And
Yes.
it is a
Beautiful.
beautiful book that is no longer in print. Juliana bought the rights back, and I made it available as a ebook. Had to do some adjustments from print to that, but it
Yeah.
is stunning.
It is a
And
beautiful book.
Juliana had a couple things she wanted changed in there, so we changed them, and it's perfect. And yeah, so you two have introduced me to so many new products and techniques. Thank you. You're welcome,
Oh,
Dorothy.
you're welcome,
That's so
Dorothy.
sweet.
That's what
Raylene
we try
found
to
you from,
do.
Raylene found you from Bellicon, and love all you both do. Thank you. We do
Oh,
appreciate it.
yes, we do.
We do love what we do. We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
But
we made
exactly.
we made it into careers.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. It's actually, we love our work, and that, that we're very fortunate in that way, because there's a lot of people that go to work every day and hate what they're doing.
I did. Well, I didn't
You
hate
know?
what I loved my job. I did.
Yeah.
I had the best job even. But
Which
I did
one? You got a
do
few.
at the mall.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
That's what you were
director
doing
of
when I met
operations
you.
of a shopping center, and I loved my job.
Yeah.
But I put on events there, and now I would much rather do things like Bellicon, Raylene,
Yes.
and do these kind of events. And this fills my heart with much more joy, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So our winner from last week, do you have it or should I grab it?
Go ahead.
I got to find your message where you sent me the name.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
I can announce it then.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the second winner, because we announced the first winner was Helen, and she was live with us during Lisa's. That's why I was like, okay, I need to announce it because she's here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this person is here, but Robin Oldham, you are our second winner because we gave away 2 books. So
Yes.
you just need to send us a message with your email address, and we will send that ebook right out to you as soon as we have your address. And
Helen already sent hers, because I saw
okay,
a
perfect.
message.
I will get Helen's out to her after I'm done on here.
Yeah.
And I will go through the comments, because usually I try to watch the comments.
Yeah.
And I was pretty focused on what I was doing, and I didn't watch. And usually I have my desktop over here, and it's a bigger screen, so it's easy to see the comments. And I'm using my laptop. Not as easy to see the comments on my laptop.
Yeah, it's not. It's hard.
I mean, I could hook my iPad up so it was right there too, but But I will go through the comments and try to answer any that I may have missed.
Yeah, I need to do that too on mine. But yeah, great tips, great technique. Love it, love it, love it.
Yes, it is so much fun.
Yeah, the stencil and stamp tool, or stamp and however it's pronounced, it is a great tool.
It
really
is.
I
And
love it.
this masking film,
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. I haven't played with that yet.
it works so nice, and you can use it. Opens up a lot with your dies.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you know, like if you have background dies, if you know, or like I created my own background with this.
Yeah.
A couple little butterflies. So it's just nice. And like I said, these are I mean, this is still sticky and it has some of the cardstock on there. But as long as you can get it to stick down, you'll know if it's not sticking.
Yep.
So but you can reuse these. And like I said, I have this pile here because as I took them off, but they come off each other perfectly well. You know, and some of them I cut. Can you see that? I cut. I only needed a half butterfly. So I cut it and put half here and half here, you know, because, you know. And then, okay, I didn't do this, but I wanted to. I forgot. So I cut some butterflies out of just cardstock.
Yeah.
And this is my cardstock. So this I would put down on my stencil and stamp tool. And I'd put the butterflies back in, and then I'd color them up.
Oh, yeah. That's another way to do it.
You know,
great
so
tip.
This piece I'll save because I can put all my butterflies right in here, and I can ink them up however I want.
That's a great idea.
Because wouldn't this be cute, guys? You do your butterfly, and then you fold the wings up, and then you put it on your card.
Yes, that would be
So I'd want to ink both sides.
That is perfect. That's a great tip.
Yeah. The fact that the masking film is clear, I think, would make it easier to use. Yes. Yes, because you can see, you know.
Yeah. Now it came on a backing, right? Because you had to peel the backing.
Yep.
Okay. So if you're saving,
you can put it back on the backing. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. Could you
Totally.
store them that way?
It's just, I was doing so many, I just kept taking them off and putting them on top of each other.
Yeah. Well,
because I found out they peeled apart very easily. I wouldn't store them that way.
Yeah.
You know, if I was going to store them, I'd put them on a nonstick sheet or back on their backing, which I have all their backings too. So.
Yep. We save everything. Oh, we save everything.
I always just glue in the middle of my butterflies so that they are flying. Yes, Rebecca.
Yes.
And that's what I thought was perfect. Like if you inked this up, and it would be just perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be so pretty. Even if you did just one.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Just one butterfly.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Love it. Love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Well, make sure you like, share, and comment on this video to be entered for next week's giveaway, which is from Sizzix.
Yes.
Want to miss out on that? And then we will be back next week at noon and 2 o'clock Central Time with 2 more Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives.
Yes.
So we appreciate anybody who's watching on YouTube too. So
yes, we do.
Okay, we will see you all next week. But until then, take some time to craft.
Yep, because it's good for your soul.
It is. We will see you. Thank you for coming and spending
Have a great week,
time with
everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, have a great week.